Why hip hop music, not country, not techno,
Hip hop,
dance music?
hip hop was real big in the household growing up. Growing up
Okay,
with my mom and my dad, they're both from the Bronx, so they were around for like the whole beginning of it when the MCs and the DJs would go out to the parks and come out there and rap and things like that.
yeah,
So um, that was, I guess, one of the ways I stayed close to my roots was listening to hip hop.
okay.
So I think I fell in love with it early on, probably in like elementary school.
So how do you go by the recording process? Do you write first, or you listen to the beat and then go on to the writing process? How is the recording process goes?
Um, Majority of the time, like I'll listen to the beat, um, try to catch the vibe. Depending on the type of beat that it is, like I may not write to it immediately. Like I'll just let it like sit there and simmer for like a couple of days, maybe a week or so. Have like just ideas forming in my head while I'm listening to it, and then when I finally feel like I'm ready to write, sit down, then I'll start putting down my lines and just one line at a time after that. But the whole recording process, I try to get it, try to be quick with it these days. Um, I haven't had much time where I'm like just sitting in the studio and just crafting something. Um, I think the more that I'll do it, the different approaches that I'll take. But for now, it's just been getting in there and just getting out what I have written down and just trying to deliver it to fit the vibe, fit the tone that I'm trying to go for.
Okay, so how is the beat selection goes? Do you gravitate towards the original like a hip hop sound, or the new wave that is going on right now as far as the trap beat, or the typical the 80s or the 90s New York hip hop sound?
Um, I'm still trying to figure out which ones I'm most comfortable with. I try to pick a diverse selection just so that way I can get like a different practice with my craft because I don't want to like box myself into like any one particular style. So it's like sometimes I might, write to something that's like a heavy 808, bass heavy, or I may do like a boom bap classic 90s or, something that's a little more of a vibe to it. So I can't say that I really have like a favorite style that I like go to. I'm still figuring it out though. Like it's a growing process for me.